Every day, we rise, challenging ourselves to work for what we believe in. At U.S. Border Patrol, protecting our borders is more than a job. It's a calling. Agents answer the call, working together to keep our country and communities safe. If you are ready for a new mission, join U.S. Border Patrol and go beyond. Learn more at cbp.gov/careers.
Wings are here.
Oh, from?
No, I'd never order from anymore. Popeyes now has wings in 5 flavors. Ghost pepper, roasted garlic parmesan, sweet and spicy, signature hot, and honey barbecue. Marinated in Louisiana spices, hand battered and flipped. Makes no sense they're $5.99 for 6 pieces. Taste them.
Crunchy outside.
And juicy inside.
Consider me a convert.
That's the most romantic thing you've said to me all month.
We don't make sense. We make chicken.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
Price may vary.
The makers of Wrigley's Spearmint Chewing Gum invite you to enjoy life. Life with Luigi, a new comedy show created by Cy Howard and starring that celebrated actor, Mr. J. Carrol Nash, with Alan Reed as Pasquale. You know, friends, Wrigley's Spearmint Chewing Gum is a typically American product that appeals to people of all ages and nationalities in all parts of our country. And the Wrigley people feel that Life with Luigi is a typically American radio program, a friendly, enjoyable show that sort of symbolizes the American spirit of tolerance and goodwill. So the makers of Wrigley's Spearmint Gum are glad to bring you Life with Luigi each week and have you join them in this pleasant half-hour's entertainment. And now let's read Luigi's letter as he writes about his adventures in America to his Mama Basco in Italy.
Dear Mamma Mia. You ask me if I'm really happy here in America, and my answer is yes. I'm got to my health, to my friends, and my little business. And Mamma Mia, believe me, my business is a plenty little. If it was any little, you couldn't see it. But still in America, they got a saying it. You don't need to be rich to be happy. All you need is the money. And only last week I was reading a book, and inside there was a pictures of lots of big American millionaires. Also tells how they was made their fortune. Johnny D. Rockefeller, he's made his money from oil. J.P. Morgan from the banks. And another fella, Andrew Carnegie, the book says that he's got his money from a stealer. But I'm no understand he looks too honest for that. But I'm like especially the picture of Mr. Johnny D. Rockefeller, Jr. Book tells how Mr. Rockefeller's son is working still hard all the day to make money. But still, I'm think is a lucky thing his papa was born before him. Me, Mamma Mia, I'm not so lucky with money. But I'm lucky with friends. Besides my friends from a night to school, I'm got my good countryman Pasquale who's brought me to America. Sometimes Pasquale, he's act hard with me. But inside, he's got a heart as big as his daughter Rosa. And Mamma Mia, that the girl is big. You look at her sideways, she's looking like 2 people standing in front of her. Mamma Mia, I was sitting here in my store thinking about Pasquale's not to bother me too much lately with Rosa. How much I owe him. When suddenly doors open up and in comes a big wind.
Luigi Basco. Hello, Luigi. Hello.
Hello, Pasquale.
How's my rightful little pumpkin ahead, eh?
Well, I was just finished writing a letter to my mom. Well, Pasquale, you excuse me. How am I got to rush you to my night school class?
Oh, wait a minute. What are you schooling, Luigi? Huh? So you're going to become a smart 10 minutes later. You know, lately I ain't been seeing you so much. Always you rushing off to the school, or rushing off to the library, running here, running there. Someday you're going to wake up and find out you left the house an hour ago.
But Pasquale, I got to go now. Tonight in the school, we was going to study about...
Study. What are you looking in the books for? Ask me. I know everything. The world is around, the DOG is a dog, and 2 and 2 makes a 5.
Pasquale, 2 and 2 is a 4.
Not by my cash register. Luigi, get a wise to yourself. What do you think the schools are for, anyhow? That's just a place for kids who can't find jobs. Now, look, Luigi, you take my advice to forget about a school. There's the bigger things in a life.
Like a what?
Like a Rosa?
No, Pasquale. Rosa is too fat for me. I'm never going to marry her.
All right, Luigi. Since you don't want to talk of marriage or business with me, maybe it's about time I talk of business or talk. What do you?
Hey, Pasquale, I'm never see your face to look at this way.
Well, keep a looking. I got all kinds of faces. For somebody who's appreciated my favors, I got a sweet, the kind of face like an angel. But for somebody who don't appreciate what I'm a did for him, I got a meaner face like a devil. In other words, I got two faces. Do you understand that?
Yeah, Pasquale, you're the most two-faced man I know.
It's a funny thing. When I'm said it, it's come out different. I never told you this before, Luigi, but my bringing you here to America was an investment. And every penny I spend on that investment, I write down in this little black book. Now I want you should pay me back.
What? Then you was never consider me a friend, huh, Pasquale?
Friend? Luigi, people who don't marry my daughter, they're my worst enemy.
No, Pasquale, that's hard to believe. You really keep a record in a little book of all of the money you was spent on it?
Every penny. Here, let's look at some figures. Transportation, Italy to New York, $38.
$38? $38?
Sure, I didn't bring you over like a bum. You travel a steerage.
Yeah, but Pasquale, I'll pay you back for that trip.
All right. But remember when you stepped off of the boat, how hungry you was?
Sure, traveling with all those animals, I'm going to get a terrible appetite.
Okay. Here it is in the book. Luigi off a boat, very hungry, hot dog of 5 cents. Still hungry, not a hot dog of 5 cents.
And you wrote all of that down, huh, Pasquale?
Yep, 2 more hot dogs at 10 cents, lemonade, 3 cents, a bag of popcorn, a dime, 4 hamburgers, a bag of spud nuts, and a coffee, 65 cents, a quart of ice cream with 3 flavors of 45 cents, and here's a one item for $2.
$2 for what?
A doctor. You got a stomachache that day. Now, let me see. Next today, a haircut and a shave in the barber's at college, 15 cents. Bottle of iodine and bandages of 20 cents.
Well, all right, Pasquale. How much you figure I owe you?
Luigi, $1,000.
$1,000?
I'm want every penny.
Pasquale, friendship don't mean nothing?
Nothing at all, no.
Pasquale, you know I'm not going to pay you. What are you going to do with him?
I'm going to put you in a jail.
Pasquale, you wouldn't have put me in a jail just for the money.
What then, for love? Luigi, business is a business. You don't want a Rosa, I don't want a you. That's as plain as the banana nose on your face.
All right, Pasquale, call the police.
Oh, no. You're never going to make money for me while you're in a jail. So I'm throwing you out of your antique shop, cutting you loose, so you can find a job on the outside and make some money for me.
You really want I'm sure to go, Pasquale?
Well, you don't have to go right this minute. I know it's got to take a time at the pack to clean up the place, settle all your business, find a push cart to move out of your stuff, find a place to sleep. All that, it takes time. I'll give you 15 minutes. All right. By tomorrow night, I want you out of here, even if you got to sleep in the park.
Well, Pasquale, I feel that the way about me is no use for me to stay here no more. Well, I'm going to go now to my night of school and say goodbye to the only friends I'm got left.
That's all right, Rosa. Everything's going to be all right.
Quiet, class. Please. All right. I'll call the roll. Mr. Basco? Well, he's not usually absent. Mr. Horowitz?
Yeah?
Mr. Olson?
Hey.
Mr. Schultz?
The flesh is here, but the spirit is playing hooky. Oh, thank you, fellow boobers. Smile, everybody. I'm here, Miss Spaulding.
You're late, Mr. Basco.
Well, I was having a little trouble.
Oh, that's all right. Just take your seat. Now, class, today we are taking up some of the more common errors made in grammar. And one of the commonest, perhaps, is the split infinitive. Mr. Horowitz, what is a split infinitive?
I don't know.
Mr. Basco?
I don't know.
Mr. Schultz?
Don't look on me. I ain't crossing the picket line.
Good heavens, doesn't anybody know the answer? Mr. Basco, what does the book say on that?
Haircut and a shave and a barber's a college of 15 cents.
What? What book did you find that in?
That was in a Pasquale's little black book. It tells every penny Pasquale's has spent on me since he's brought me to this country.
Luigi, why did he do a thing like that?
Now he's figured out I'm home $1,000, and if I'm going to marry his fat daughter Rosa, I'm gotta get out.
Then Luigi, get out. An ounce of prevention is worth 250 pounds of cure. Cheer up, Luigi. Smile.
That's right, Mr. Basco. Mr. Pasquale is probably trying to throw a scare into you, as always.
After all, Pasquale brought you here. And he is responsible for your general welfare.
Sure. Probably by this time he's forgotten the whole thing.
No, friends, not the way Pasquale was an actor tonight. Tonight he was a really hard man.
He must have eaten one of his meatballs. Smile, Luigi. He wouldn't really chase you out into the park. You just tell him America is a free country and you can pick any wife you want.
Yeah, but shoot, supposing Pasquale's no listen, I'm still gotta sleep in a park.
So it's still a free country. You can pick any bench you want.
Before we return to Life with Luigi, I'd like to mention what a friendly companion a little package of Wrigley's Spearmint Chewing Gum can be to you during the day. When you're busy working or shopping, it takes just a second to slip a stick of Wrigley's Spearmint into your mouth, enjoy some pleasant chewing, and get a refreshing little lift without even taking time out. The lively, delicious real mint flavor leaves a clean, fresh taste in your mouth, and the good, smooth chewing helps keep you feeling alert and satisfied. So tomorrow morning, tuck a package of Wrigley's Spearmint Chewing Gum into your purse or pocket. Be ready at any time to enjoy a refreshing, good-tasting treat. And now let's turn to page 2 of Luigi Basco's letter to his mother in Italy.
And so, Mamma mia, is happened the worst thing that could have happened to me. I'm going to find out Pasquale is not really my friend. I'm got to get out of the store, so Olsen has told me I should go to the YMCA to place for sleep. I'm just to come back. And after seeing what's going on there, I don't like it. How am I going to sleep if they're going to wake me up every 2 hours to play handball? Anyway, I'm sitting here looking in a newspaper for a job when suddenly telephone is ringing. Here's Luigi Basco. Hello.
This is a Pasquale. Goodbye. You still in the store?
Yeah, Pasquale, I've been looking for a job, but I'm not going to find one.
Well, you better find one quick.
But, Pasquale, I'm going to look all over the paper, but there wasn't nothing.
Did you look under the H's? You could find the job there.
Under the H's? What's that?
Husband.
Pasquale, I'm sorry, but...
All right. In 2 hours, you're going to get it thrown out, and the sheriff is coming with his posse. Goodbye.
Mamma mia, was it the newspaper? I'm better find something quick. My trouble is I'm never sure to stay in any ticket shop. I'm sure to gone into some other business. Mamma mia, what's this? Learn the trade. Make money while you learn a new trade like building a refrigeration, radio electronics, and an accountant. Plan your career with Uncle Sam, join the United States Marines. Sure, I'm going to do this. I'm going to have to fight, and I'm going to learn a trade. By the time I'm going to get out from the Marines, I'm going to pay back a Pasquale. I'm going to have a college degree. Then I'm going to go back to my night school class, and I'm going to be the smartest one there. Luigi Basco, your troubles is over. You're going to be a United States Marine. Sign on a building is a say on a list of Minnesota. It says nothing about the jobs. It's a funny kind of building. Funny kind of building for teaching. Looks like army barracks. Well, I'm going to go in anyway. They're making a move in the pictures here.
All right, Bud, what are you looking at?
Oh, please, I'm going to see you out in the paper and I'm going to come for a job.
A job, eh? Well, that's one way of putting it. Dodge him fast, another recruit. All right.
Let's see these papers. Luigi Basco, 21 North Halstead Street. Have a seat, Mr. Basco.
Thank you.
I see here, Mr. Basco, you've given us your reason for coming here to learn a trade.
That's right. You see, Pasquale, he's my countryman who's on a spaghetti palace. Well, he's throw me out of the store. I'm got no place to go. I'm going to show your advertisement in the paper, so I'm coming for a job. Please. You got a room for one more Marine?
Mr. Basco, I don't want to disillusion you, but let me tell you something about Marine life. Now, in the first few weeks, a Marine must learn how to walk miles with heavy marching equipment, how to stand guard, how to drill for hours on end, how to use the bayonet. He learns first aid, how to improvise stretchers under battle conditions, and how to handle grenades, rifles, and machine guns under direct bombardment. You understand that?
Huh?
What's the matter?
Huh?
I say, what's the matter?
Well, there was so much noise going on, how am I going to study for my college degree?
Mr. Basco, would you want the Marines to throw away their guns just so you can study?
No, but if that is good just to keep it quiet for 2-3 hours a day, I'm appreciative. Please, in the paper you say you're going to teach me some trade.
Well, we do, but as an antique dealer, you hardly qualify in metallurgy, engineering, photography, electronics, construction, and similar trades. Now, what are you good at?
I'm good at the milking of goats.
Perhaps I should give you a simple aptitude test to find out what you're best suited for. Now, these pictures here represent different types of battle equipment. Now, what would you say these are?
Well, does it look familiar?
Tanks.
You're welcome.
Oh, brother. Now, look here, right here below the tanks. You see, now, here's a piece of naval equipment. Is that a U-boat?
What?
Is that a U-boat?
No, that's not on my boat.
Oh, we can't have a third war. Mr. Basco, I'm afraid you don't give us much to go on. Now, there must be some field you can go into. Have you ever heard of jet pilots?
No, I'm got old-fashioned gas range.
Old-fashioned gas, yeah. May we better leave the business of finding you a job for later. Believe me, there are hundreds of fascinating vocations.
But I'm going to want a vacation. I'm going to want a job.
Mr. Basco, pay attention. I said vocations. And there's no telling what might interest you. You might take a liking to something like, aerial photography.
How much money am I going to make at taking the pictures of aerials?
It's, Oh, no. Oh, you see, it's obvious. It's obvious you don't know the meaning of aerial photography. So you see what you do, you go up in a plane, they strap you onto the tip of a wing, and you take pictures of the ground at about 400 miles per hour.
What are the jobs you got?
Mr. Basco, I think your willingness to learn is more important than anything else. Now, if you'll just sign this enlistment paper, we'll work out the details later.
I'm signing the paper?
Yeah, that's right, on the bottom black line right there.
Black line, all right.
Fine.
Then now, when am I going to start?
You start right now.
Right.
Attention! Take that smile off your face. Hide right, chin up. Try to drop that donut. What do you mean eating while you're on duty?
But I was...
Come out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, Rosa, did you find a Luigi?
No, but I found this note in his store.
Note, here, give me, I read. Dear Pasquale, by the time you read this, I'm going to be in Iwo Jima. Pasquale, you was right. So far in America, I've been good for nothing. So I'm going to join Uncle Sam and learn a trade. Pasquale, I'm realizing now you was very good and patient with me, better than I deserve. You was always like a papa to me, and I'm still love you, Luigi. That's terrible. Rosa, it's only your fault.
My fault?
Yes, you was always hounding him to get him married. Poor little pumpkin ahead. The army's going to kill him. He don't know his left socket from his right. Wait, maybe it's not too late. Hello, operator. Give me an army enlistment center. Oh, that little pup squeak. Many things have happened to him. I'm never going to talk it to myself.
Hello, Sergeant Brown, Army Enlistment.
Hello, United States Army. This is the Pasquale. I'm a helper win the last war by watching out for airplanes out of my block.
Yes, what can I do for you?
A friend of mine, Luigi Basco, he's run away from home to join the army, but you mustn't take him. He ain't a citizen. How can he fight the soldiers when he's still fighting for his second citizen papers?
Oh, does he have his first papers?
Oh, sure.
Then he's acceptable. For this time, sir, he's probably a soldier.
What? Oh, goodbye. Rosa, we're too late. Oh, I'm in such a big dope. I wouldn't give anything if I could get him out. Anything.
Hello, Pasquale. Hello, Rosa.
Luigi, you come back.
Oh, Luigi came back.
Hey, Luigi. Hey, where you get that crew haircut, huh?
Well, it's a long story, Pasquale. I went to the Marines for a job. And instead of men is asking me a lot of questions, he's making me march up and down. Some doctors is examining me. And they give me malaria shots, typhoid shots, 6 other shots. Then they cut off my hair. They push me in the next line.
What's that little bandage on your arm?
Before they push me in the next line, they take away pint of blood.
Oh, Luigi, it was my fault you went through all this. But now that you're back, I'm going to make it all up to you.
No, but Pasquale, I'm just to come back to pack my clothes.
What? You a Marine?
Sure.
How you know?
Because all the day they've been teaching me to say, stand up for 3, for the hip, the 6.
Oh, it's terrible. Rosa, what are we going to do?
Maybe John Wayne can get him out.
Oh, shut up, you face. Luigi, I'm going to go straight to the governor, get you a parole. Believe me, Luigi, I would do anything if I could get you out. I forget what you owe me, forget a marriage. I would make you a full partner in my store.
Oh, Pasquale, now I know how you really feel about me. For my part, if I wasn't to sign up with the Marines for the next 18 years, I would have married us right now.
Papa, do something!
Rosa's no use, so we call up the army. They say they take anybody. If they take anybody, they take a Luigi.
Pardon me, is Private Basco here?
That's me, Private Basco, United States Marine.
Oh, Private Basco!
I'm from the Marine Corps.
Oh, please, don't take him away. That's my Luigi.
No, please. Pasquale, Rosa, please. Please, if I'm gotta go, I'm gotta go. All right, the captain, I'm packing the bags.
Mr. Basco, the enlistment section just checked over your papers, and they find a mistake has been made.
Huh?
You're not a full citizen.
But it's too late. He's got his first papers.
Yes, so we just called the army. They told us that they accepted it.
Well, sir, first papers are enough for the Army, but the Marines requires full citizenship. Mr. Basco, I've got bad news for you. Huh? You can't be a Marine.
What? Mamma mia, I'm no Marine. I'm just a Luigi Basco.
I'm sorry, sir. Good night.
Oh, Pasquale, life is good to us. You wish I'm no more Marine. Now you and me, we're partners, and we're going to live happily after.
Luigi, and you and me can get married.
Oh. Well, if I'm promised, I'm promised. Right, the partner?
Luigi, we're not the partners.
Huh?
Rosa, get away from here.
But, Papa, what about our marriage?
It's all off.
But the wife, Pasquale.
My daughters are going to have nothing to do with a draft dodger.
so, mamma mia. I was almost in the Marines, but as it turned out that I didn't go. And right now, around here is like they say in a war, all quiet and the Pasquale front. He's say nothing and I'm say nothing. I'm figure out, let him keep his business as long as he keeps his daughter Rosa. But I'm think, maybe Pasquale is really happy that I'm coming back. Just before he's coming to my store, and he's brought me some milk and some stale cookies. And he didn't write it down in his little black book. I made sure I'm paid him in cash. You'll have a son, Luigi Basco, the little immigrant.
Folks, the makers of Wrigley's Spearmint Chewing Gum hope you enjoyed tonight's episode of Life with Luigi. And they'd like to remind you that a refreshing stick of Wrigley's Spearmint Gum is an ideal taste treat to enjoy between your meals. It isn't rich or heavy, yet it does satisfy that little craving for something good in your mouth to chew on. Besides, as you know, chewing is good for the teeth and digestion. So carry a package of Wrigley's Spearmint Gum with you wherever you go. Then, morning, noon, or night, you'll always be set for some real chewing enjoyment. The makers of Wrigley's Spearmint Chewing Gum invite you to listen next week at the same time when Luigi Basco writes another letter to his Mama Basco in Italy. Life with Luigi is a Cy Howard production and is written by Mac Benoff and Lou Demon and directed by Mac Benoff. J. Carol Nash is starred as Luigi Basco with Alan Reed as Pasquale, Hans Conried as Schultz, Jody Gilbert as Rosa, Mary Shipp as Miss Spaulding, Joe Forte as Horowitz, and Ken Peters as Olson. Music is under the direction of Bud Gluskin. Friends, the Wrigley Company invite you to listen to their other program, The Gene Autry Show, every Saturday night over most of these same CBS stations. Bob Stevenson speaking. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Wings are here.
Oh, from...
No, I'd never order from anymore. Popeyes now has wings in 5 flavors. Ghost pepper, roasted garlic parmesan, sweet and spicy, signature hot, and honey barbecue. Marinated in Louisiana spices, hand battered and flipped. Makes no sense they're $5.99 for 6 pieces. Taste them.
Crunchy outside.
And juicy inside.
Consider me a convert.
That's the most romantic thing you've said to me all month.
We don't make sense. We make chicken.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
Price may vary.
Okay, round 2. Name something that's not boring.
A laundry? Ooh, a book club. Computer solitaire, huh?
Ah, sorry, we were looking for Chumba Casino. That's right, ChumbaCasino.com has over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+ terms and conditions apply. See website for details.